YouTube, what's happening? Merry Christmas, guys. Wanted to say thanks so much for all your support. I've been on YouTube for about 5 months now, and I'm pretty sure I got the best subscribers on all of YouTube. I didn't expect to learn so much from you guys, y'all, in your comments and stuff, and some of you guys are brilliant. Some of you are kind of like bah humbug trolls as well, and I'm not thanking you as much, but you're there. But the rest of you, Merry Christmas. Thanks so much for following along, sharing, subscribe, and listen to me ramble on and on about guns and who knows what else. Wanted to tell you a quick story about Santa Claus. I know Christmas is all about the birth of Jesus a couple thousand years ago, and as much as I was tempted to hey, go into the history of whatever and debunk the Christ mythers who are going to come out with well, actually, Jesus was, and I don't want to do any of that. And I know pagan stuff that with Christmas and stuff, but I'm just kind of in the Christmas spirit and I don't feel like going on to that. So I want to tell you some good history that's maybe fused with a little bit of historical legendary development, but I'm not totally sure on which parts. 4th century, there was a saint by the name of Nicholas. He was Nicholas of Myra. He would have been at the Council of Nicaea. It's true that he was an anonymous gift giver. A bishop at the time wouldn't have had the big pointy hat with fine flowing robes. These would have been like tattered up, scarred men, like limping around with one eye missing from a persecution. Santa Claus's, or Saint Nicholas of Myra, had a broken nose. We have a skeleton pretty much intact, which is rare for the saints because the veneration of saints, they would take their bones and spread them around for kind of like relic worship and stuff. But I don't think he was as big a deal back then until the fusing of pagan stuff later on, and then the development of Santa Claus with little hats like this and stuff came about. But the ancient Santa Claus was supposedly inherited a bunch of money and would anonymously give gifts to people. There's one famous story of where some 3 sisters didn't have money for a dowry, which meant certainly they were going to be sold into probably prostitution, couldn't get married, so he gave gold like in little purses that he left outside their window. Some historical legend has he throws through windows and it lands in a stocking, and I don't know about any of that. But anyway, he was an anonymous gift giver. He was a bishop in the 4th century at the Council of Nicaea. And at the Council of Nicaea, it's funny, there was a fight with an ancient Jehovah's Witness type movement called Arianism. And the leader of that movement, Arius, allegedly, and this is where the legendary development gets in, supposedly Saint Nick struck him in the face. I don't know whether it was closed hand or open hand. My heart tells me it was closed hand. Open hand's good too, because it's quite an insult. Either way, it's just yeah, it's so outrageous that you gotta think of man, it's probably true. I don't know, but this is me saying Merry Christmas to you.